We're going to make baked donuts. This particular recipe is these donuts are baked in an oven instead of being fried. There's no yeast to them. And if you're looking for a donut that comes out very light and does taste good, this is the donut for you, for, well, less calories than frying donuts. First, we're going to start off with a large bowl, and in the large bowl we're going to put 2 cups of all-purpose flour in. We're going to put 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. And I'm just going to mix it in a little bit with my spoon. We're going to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That was 2 teaspoons. We're going to put 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And again, I'm just combining all of this. And we're also going to put 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. The last thing in the dry ingredients is we're going to put a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to just set that aside for the moment. We're going to go to a smaller bowl, and in the smaller bowl, what we're going to do is we're going to put 3/4 cup of buttermilk. We're going to take 2 beaten eggs that have been at room temperature. And with the hand mixer, we're just going to combine this. We're also going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla. And the last thing we're going to put in is 2 tablespoons of butter that has been melted and cooled. And then I'm just going to beat it together until it becomes nice and fluffy, the eggs and the liquid. And set that aside for the moment. And we're going to take the wet ingredient and just start pouring it into the dry. Now you can blend this with your mixer. I tend to like to do it with my hand with a spatula because I feel that I don't overbeat the batter, and because the batter can become tougher. So if I use a spatula or a spoon, I tend to just blend it and not necessarily overbeat it when I have my hand mixer. So I'm going to get to the bottom of the bowl, clean up those sides until it looks smooth. That's what you want, and that's what it's going to look like. So it's a very lightweight batter. Now what's nice about it, you can use your little cake pop little machines if you want for your donuts, or you can use a donut pan depending how thick you want to make the donuts. I'm using this particular pan today. And then I'm just going to spoon the batter. I've heavily greased my pan and I dusted it with flour. And I'm just going to fill one of these molds up to show you. And I fill them about halfway. Now these are going to go into the oven at 325, and they're going to bake up anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. And then I'm going to just, I have my little cake pop donut hole maker here, and I sprayed it with some oil spray. And just fill these up about 3/4 of the way. And you can make the donut holes. And again, you're baking the donut instead of frying it. So I'm just going to fill these up real quickly to move it along here. But they will bake while I show you the rest of the donuts that I do have. that lid on and let those bake. Now, when they bake up, I want to show you what the donut holes look like. They came out really nice and golden brown, and here's one that's been cut open, very light. And what I like to do is, you can dip them in your favorite frosting. I like to dip them in milk chocolate, so I took about 8 ounces of chocolate. This particular chocolate that I'm melting today is chocolate and peanut butter. And I put a tablespoon of solid shortening with the chocolate in the microwave. And what I like to do is just put one of the donuts, dip them in the chocolate, get the excess off, like that. I just like to let it stand for a moment. I'll do another one here. Whoops. Put that one all the way through. Okay. Take off the excess and let those harden. And then you can put them in whatever favorite thing that you'd like to put on them. I've made some here with coconut. You can use mini chocolate chips. You can use your favorite choice of chopped nuts, chocolate sprinkles. Also, I think they're also multicolored little sprinkles. And just dip them in, or you can just sprinkle them on and then let them dry. I'll put those aside for the moment because I want to show you I made some ahead of time, and this is how they came out. We have the donut holes here that I did with the chocolate and sprinkles as well as coconut. Here's one with the mini chocolate chips. Now again, you can use frosting on these donuts. You don't have to use chocolate as I did, but they come out quite light and fluffy. Here's one that we made with just the nuts. So you have your donut holes and you have your donuts. So it's a quick recipe. If you don't want to make a fried donut, try these baked donuts. I hope you like this one. If you do, let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.